Hey everyone, it's Emmy Cat, obviously. And you've probably noticed in the past few videos I've been saying hey everyone instead of hey guys. And the reason for that being is because I know there are people out there who don't want to be referred to as guys because of their gender identity. And this is kind of a video I've been wanting to make for a while now on my own gender identity. Kylie Jenner. No, I'm just kidding. A few years ago I made a video saying I was gender fluid, and I got quite a bit of hate on that, so I had to turn off all the comments, and I ended up deleting that video because it was poorly made, and I have recently come to find out that I'm actually non-binary, not gender fluid. Gender fluid being you experience days where you feel masculine or feel feminine or feel like a man or a woman, and kind of do is some days, but it's really not. I don't feel like a man or a woman if I'm dressing masculine or feminine. I don't feel like any gender. I kind of just feel like me. Being non-binary for me it just feels right. My pronouns are they, them. I don't use she, her, or he, him. I don't use neo-pronouns, and neo-pronouns would be, actually I don't know how to pronounce them. With the X's, zer, I think is how it's pronounced, but anyway, mine are they, them. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate on this video. I'm still like exploring my gender, but I think non-binary for me is what works, because I don't feel, as I've said already, I don't feel like a man, I don't feel like a woman. And technically, biologically, I am female, but even so. And there's probably going to be comments like, oh, but there's only two genders, and male and female. And actually, gender and sex are two completely different things. Gender is a social construct, mind you, and sex is referring to your sexual organs or your genitals. And some people say there are two sexes when in fact there are three or more, because there are male and female and intersex, and there are countless combinations of chromosomes out there. So even then, there's more than two sexes, so that argument kind of doesn't work. There are countless genders. I feel like, I don't know if this is how everyone feels, but for me, I feel like everyone experiences gender differently, so no one person... Hold on. She's interrupting. I feel like no one person will experience gender the same as the other, so someone's male gender can be experienced differently from someone else's. Hi. Yourself. I'm trying to make a serious video. Where was I? Oh yes, everyone experiences gender differently. That's how I feel it is, at least. I don't know if that's how everyone feels. But yeah, I am non-binary. My pronouns are they, them, and I have struggled with coming to terms with this because growing up I believed in, like, there's just male and female, and in the past few years I've come to realize or come to learn that there are more. And telling my mom was actually pretty rough because she doesn't get it, and I'm really bad at explaining things, as you can see, because I am not explaining this well at all. But she's kind of okay with it, I guess. I'm not sure. She still calls me her daughter and still uses she, her pronouns when talking about me, and it kind of bugs me, but I mean, can't change someone overnight, you know? I've gotten my boyfriend to start using they them pronouns for me, and sometimes he slips up, but that's okay. I correct him. He doesn't mind being corrected, and he's getting better, actually. He's only slipped up like once or twice in the past month or so, which is good. And I don't blame him, because for the first like year and a half, 2 years of our relationship, I was using she her pronouns because I wasn't comfortable using they them, because I was afraid of the backlash I would get, because I live in a small town, a very tight knit I guess Christian or Catholic community. Not a lot of like, I don't know. There's not, to my knowledge, there's maybe only a couple other non-binary people here. But yeah, I am 20. I'm almost 21. I don't care what anyone thinks anymore. I'm not in school anymore. So I don't have to worry about them like mocking me at school or anything, which I shouldn't have worried about in the first place, but I was very insecure growing up. And but now I'm just like, I'm an adult. I can use the pronouns I want to use. I can be who I want to be. And I've thought about maybe getting top surgery, but I'm not quite sure if I want that. I mean, some days I do, some days I don't. It's kind of like, it depends how I feel. I'm thinking maybe just a breast reduction, but I'd have to save up money for that, and I'm very poor. I would bind if I could, but I can't because of my stomach issues, because of the gastritis, and if I put too much pressure on my stomach, it hurts. But yeah. I don't know if I've explained everything perfectly, so I'll kind of do a recap. I've probably recapped a few times already, but my mind's just like racing. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't write a script or anything. Okay, so I'm Emmy. I'm non-binary. My pronouns are they, them. There are days when I present femininely and masculinely, but I don't consider myself gender fluid. I just like to dress in certain ways. I don't feel male or female like I used to think I did. Like maybe I did at that time, but it's more of a, I just like to dress certain ways, certain days, but I don't actually feel like a man or a woman when I'm presenting masculine or feminine. I just feel like me, and I don't know if there's really much else I can say. I'm probably gonna get quite a few hate comments on this if anyone actually watches the video. But yeah, if you think I've left anything out or didn't explain anything well enough, feel free to comment, and I will try to elaborate or re-explain better. But it's easier for me to explain things when I type it out than when I talk, because I'm not really good at talking, I say, as I have my own YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm Emmy. I'm non-binary. My pronouns are they, them. I guess like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I will be trying to do at least one video a week. Maybe two if you're lucky. Wink. Why did I say wink and wink at the same time? Okay, this is a long video, but yeah. Again, I'm Emmy. I'm non-binary. My pronouns are they, them. Gender is a social construct, and there are more than two sexes. Please.